One live.
All right. Alrighty, I'm live on my end, I think.
I'm pretty sure I'm live.
All right. Everybody, welcome to the joint Corey Loses Eckhart's Ladder Mando Season 3 finale stream. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. How early does it usually go? Is it 10 minutes or 5 minutes?
10 minutes before, I think, is what's happened.
Mm-hmm.
I think last time it was like 12 minutes, so you never know.
Okay, so yeah, we are about 20 minutes away from go time. This is also being streamed. It's being streamed on the Eckhart's Ladder channel and Corey's datapad, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Corey's datapad. What's your one big expectation or prediction for the stream?
For the stream or for the show?
For the
stream.
Yeah,
the stream is that your power is going to cut out at least 3 times.
So I use the internet pass through thing, and I looked because my router's in my downstairs living room, my rec room, and I was like, there's a red light. There is a red light right now. My internet still works, so if it drops this time, everyone just go to Corey's stream. I'll reappear if I can, but hopefully no power outages. It's very possible that it could happen though. So yeah, that's a good prediction.
I'm excited because I figured out how to split my audio so that I can watch the show on this computer and not have to mess around with my laptop, which is sitting behind me anyways.
Crucial, absolutely crucial.
Yeah. But for the show, I feel like based on your thumbnail, I have a good guess on what you think is our biggest potential thing happening.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Thanks for the spoiler." Like, it's just a guess. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
or have I? No, I haven't. No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's that that thumbnail. It's a nice picture of Boba. It's from season 2, episode 7, I believe. So I went through. I was like, evaluating all the Boba shots today.
It's sad that I have to think about with the Book of Fett. Like my first reaction to that was Boba in that episode? But that's the finale. So
no, sorry, it was Mando season 2, episode 7.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The one where they hijack the train or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Solo, but whatever.
For sure. No, actually, it was Rogue Squadron for the N64. So
that's true. That's true.
That was the one mission you could. That was the one mission you could beat in like 20 seconds. Do you remember that? Because you had to disable the train, and if you just turned your ion cannons on right away, you could just do it. Kind of cool.
The only specific Rogue Squadron memories I have, I played through I think all the games, but I only remember walking around as Wedge in one of the levels. I think there was ATSTs involved, but
it was kind of weird how all those games felt the need to do that, because didn't Star Fox do that as well?
Yeah, well, you gotta fill in the game with character models somewhere. But should we maybe explain how this is going to work before? Because there were a bunch of comments earlier about us getting the episode early or something. This is not what happened.
Yeah, can you explain?
All right, so what we're going to be doing is we've got 20 minutes of talking about some of our predictions for what the finale is going to entail. We're going to be waiting for the episode to get posted. It's going to be up for everyone at the same time. We don't have any early access, no early information. We have no spoilers. At least I don't have any spoilers. I don't even think there are spoilers.
No, not really.
Just heavy speculation about Boba potentially showing up because of promotional images and.
I don't buy any of that, by the way. I don't buy any of that.
There's a video of Tamura Morrison running lines by himself on the beach.
It was for another movie. It was for another movie anyway. They found out what movie it was for.
Yeah, that's not evident. The man's an actor. He does things. It's not just Boba Fett.
Oh, really? Well, he is a clone still, right?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. No, people found out what that was for. It's for a completely different show or movie.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. I don't buy there's this idea that Disney Singapore accidentally posted the fucking marketing guy in Disney Singapore doesn't have exclusive Boba Fett knowledge. If he does, he maybe gets it a day before, but he's not 3 weeks out of the show accidentally. And the other thing was so they commissioned some artwork for the season from a random artist, and they included Boba Fett, and people were like, that's evidence right there.
Yeah. They didn't tell the fan artist throw a boba in there, please.
Yeah.
Because he was in the show before.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Which doesn't mean he's not in the finale here, just that it's not evidence.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so what's going to happen
We
is when the
consider these
episode's
bobas
released,
to be self-evident.
we cannot stream the episode itself. So we're going to be watching it. We're going to have a timestamp on screen of exactly how far in we are to the episode. So when it's available, we'll put that on screen.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be counting down to...
We'll do like a 3, 2, 1. It'll look like this. I'm going to put it up on my screen. Yeah. So we'll do a 3, 2, 1 start. If you start when we do, you don't need the timer. Anyone joins mid stream and they want to kind of pop in, that timer there is for you. So, yep.
Well, it doesn't allow negatives, but
what?
I'll try to time it as quickly as I can. I tried to put a negative on my chrono counter.
Oh, that's a good idea. Well, that's why, yeah. That's why I had it paused at 5 seconds, and then when it hit 5 on the timer, I clicked play. But honestly, it's whatever. You're close enough, you'll get our general reaction to things at the same time, if that's what you're into.
You can have it at the same timestamp as us. We'll be talking about stuff that's on screen. There were complaints last time that we were talking over the show.
Watch it on your own. Watch it on your own.
That's what this is for. So if we
will not be skipping the recap either, by the way. We're going straight from the beginning. Otherwise, well, I say we just go straight from the beginning. It's because it's too much. It's too much effort. And
so thank you, Theo, for the $5 donation. I did leave Ragnar at a 5 on my Death Watch video because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just trying to screw a charity out of money. But yeah.
And thank you, Trapped Llama, who says he's hoping for he or she is hoping for a Mythosaur cameo tonight. I would be shocked if there was no Mythosaur cameo tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I would be very, very shocked if there was no Mythosaur cameo.
Who is your top ranked character to not make it through the night, and your bottom? Like who would you put as if you had to pick one character to definitely live, one character to definitely die? The person who lives cannot be Grogu. Who are you picking?
As the week has progressed, I've felt a little less. Oh, also, I will say, I just got this idea. If you guys don't want to watch the recap, play it at the same time as us, and we will say when the recap is done. You can mute it. So yeah, that's a good question. Most likely to live. Okay, most likely to die, Bo-Katan, I think.
You mean actual Shuwu? Actual Shuwu? Actual.
I think that's why my stream cut out last time. I think the power company heard you say that and was like, cut the power, cut the power. They took an entire city block just to stop that shit from propagating. I mean, yeah, Axel, I guess he is a character. Yeah, I guess one of the Mandos dying is definitely possible. But for like named characters, Carson Teva, he's not going to die.
No, there's no way.
And I don't think Mando's going to die either. I was a little worried. I'm less worried as the week has gone on. What about you though?
So I did a video where I just spent the whole thing ranking each character from like 1 to 5, how likely I thought they were going to die, or to live or die, with 1 being probably going to live, 5 being they're definitely going to die. My 5s were Axwoves. So Axwoves is, if I have to pick one character, he's probably dying, and I put Ragnar up there as well because the Mythosaur is definitely eating him.
Past indications would indicate that. Yep.
Yeah. Like we've seen a large animal. We've seen 2 large animals that are still alive somewhere on Mandalore. We know Ragnar is allegedly still alive. Kid's getting in the monster mouth. And I think the most likely to live, I had Din Grogu, and I think I put Elia Kane down at 1 or 2. I forget, but
it would be pretty shocking if she died because she's off very far away. But I mean, I guess she could electrocute herself.
She could get caught.
Yeah, she could have the little suicide tooth for sure.
With 38 minutes of runtime, I don't think they're going to have enough time to really develop a Coruscant story.
Yeah, maybe she just like falls, like just a. Like a very...
I did also put Grief Karga. I gave that as a freebie for myself because I don't see how Grief could die.
Yeah.
But the way I'm doing it is I did it for 9 of the characters, I think, and however far off I was from however many steps off I was from their real fate, I'm donating $5 to the local food bank.
Okay.
So if I'm right about them, if I put them at a 1 or 5, then they don't get nothing. But if I put them at, say, a 2 and they live because I hedged a little bit,
Right.
then that's still $5. If I put someone at 5, if Axe Woves lives tonight, that's $20 in food.
Oh, it goes both ways. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I like
So
that.
it encourages me to really plant my flag somewhere, and I'm going to try to do that for other stuff. But
that's a fun game. Yeah, I'll sign me up next time. That's a good one. Have you been watching NHL playoffs, Corey, or what?
I've not. I've seen the FDNY versus NYPD fight that happened though.
Oh my god, that was sick. That was sick. Okay, okay, I've got another question for you.
All right.
Oh, I completely lost where I was going. Actually, never mind. So yeah, deaths. I think we are we going to see Thrawn? We talked about that during the podcast. What are the other? Oh, I remember what it was. Is there?
You're still locked in on Thrawn showing up, right?
No, I think it's possible. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely not going to be present. Like he's not. People are saying Thrawn's going to show up in the battle. I think Thrawn's stuck somewhere. That's my theory. So I don't think he'll show up.
In Coruscant rush hour traffic.
Yeah, exactly. He had a dentist appointment and he'd been missing for 10 years, so or 8 years, whatever. Okay. Oh, you made me forget my question again. Oh, do you think there's actually still an outstanding spy that we're going to learn about?
I think so, but I've gone down on my chances that the armor is that spy.
Okay.
Because I have a matrix system that I've thought of for character deaths in the last 2 episodes, where I was going into the second half of the season thinking we'd probably have a Night Owl death and a Children of the Watch death, but we aren't going to have both Night Owls or both Children of the Watch dying, and whoever ends up being a spy has to most likely die or get removed in some way. So if Paz Vizsla is dead, then I feel like that protects the armorer right now. So I don't feel like she could become a traitor at this point if there's going to be no other Children of the Watch, unless we're just cleaning house on the Children of the Watch, which would go against what they're doing with the themes of the season.
That's a good point. Do you still expect to see Fen Rao as well?
I hope so. I think so. He's in the same ballpark as Boba Fett for me, honestly.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't see how we get through this part of the season without getting a new character like that thrown in. They just can't help themselves.
No, I totally agree, and that's why I think he'll be there. My issue is still just like from 95. I think even a lot of Rebels fans wouldn't give a shit about Fen Rao. Like,
I don't think they have to give a shit about him, just that he's a character that can come in that would fit, and then just
okay. Because
who gave a shit about Cobb Vanth? Just Alex.
Well, yeah, I guess that's fair. But that episode also had Boba Fett in it.
And Kelleran Beck. Like, no one...
No, I mean the Cobb Vanth episode had Boba at the end.
Yeah, but I mean, like, just there hasn't usually been a high bar for like how recognizable they have to be included as a cameo. And I guess this season we haven't had a big name.
Yeah, that's my
Boba
thought.
would also not be a new one.
That's true. Are we getting
we get both?
Not necessarily Book of Boba Fett. Okay. Add me. I want your answer on this, and if you're right, you pay an extra $20 to your food bank. If you're wrong, I will pay $20. Are we getting a post-credit scene?
If I'm right, I pay, and if
other way around, I
pay.
Yeah, other way around.
Okay.
Yeah, you pay either way. You
just said both ways. I was paying.
Yeah, I did. No, okay. Are we getting a post-credit scene?
A post-credit scene? Yes.
Okay. So no post-credit scene, then you're paying? Yes, post-credit? I got it.
So that's going to whoever's local food bank of who wins?
It'll just go to yours.
Okay, so I'll just add that on $20 if... All right.
Yeah, add it on either way, and I'll just PayPal you.
I'm about to find out in like a week that after I put in my money that the Ottawa Food Bank is like a front for a meth lab or something.
Maybe.
Supporting local business. I don't care.
Yeah. Entrepreneur. Hardworking, grinding on the street, you know.
Grinding, bumping, whatever you want to call it.
Guys, it is not a spoiler. Boba Fett in the thumbnail. It's a prediction. Okay? Just a prediction. Let's just double check Disney Plus. I know I got some real G's out there who will live. I just want to double check anyway.
You know what? Fuck this. Let's watch Renovations instead.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they've been like putting that number one even when like Boba Fett's been coming out. No, not out yet.
Have faith. I've been getting slaughtered on the CTRs on clips for the last 3 days.
Really? Are we back now, by the way, chat? Not having any good ones or what?
I don't know what it is. I thought they were fine. I didn't think they were going to be like blowing anyone away, but it's been bad.
Is it a bad idea that I'm doing this on my my McDonald's DQ hotspot or McDonald's DQ hotspot? My DQ hotspot / my McDonald's hotspot. I'm getting both of them. One's running my laptop, the other's running this. Is that cool or no?
That should be fine.
Okay.
What's your bit rate looking like? Is it
my bit rate is at 8,000. That's normal.
You're
right?
getting 8,000 KB. No, I mean like what's beside the kilobytes per second?
Oh, 8,000. Yeah, 8,000.
8,000.
It's up.
Okay.
Episode's up.
Episode's up.
Guys, if it goes down, just keep watching. Worst case scenario, go to Corey's stream. Corey's datapad. I'll put it in a comment. Let's get this up and running.
Quick hurry.
Are you using a VPN? No. Let me just make sure. I'm just going to turn off. I've got a VPN. I'm just going to make sure everything is off before we get started. I should have done that. I'm sorry.
I'm going to make sure the audio isn't coming through as well.
Yeah.
Okay. We're good.
Okay.
So we'll tell everyone when we are through the preview.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, no, it's episode 8 of season 1. I was like, oh, it's 50 minutes. No, that was episode 8 of season 1.
Ready?
Okay. So guys, we're going to 3, 2, 1 start it, and then you guys can start with us, okay? All good? You good, Corey?
Yep. I'm just getting to 3 seconds so I can have it time better. Right.
Wait, you're doing what? Oh,
I'm just setting up, doing what you did, basically.
Oh, you mean on the timer?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
3, 2, 1, go. All right. So guys, we'll let you know if you don't want to watch the recap. We will let you know when it's done. We won't react to the
preview.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, I've got descriptive audio on. Just trying to find some secrets. Okay.
I'm gonna put on the closed captioning for this.
I always do, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not recording this from my B-roll yet. Well, why is this or Empire Strikes Back clip in the previously?
Can't believe all they did was show Lizzo for 50 seconds. We're still on the preview, by the way, guys. It's mostly just been last episode, I'll say that. They're holding their cards tight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got a music stinger.
Yeah. That was Bo-Katan's theme. Long enough preview? Holy shit. From Beskar.
Guys, we only got 38 minutes. Let's hurry it up.
Yeah. All right, you guys can probably just tune in with the recap. I don't think they're showing much. We'll watch the last scene and be like, and this is my friend Boba Fett. Okay, we're good. Lucasfilm?
But you saying there wasn't in anything, was that also a...
I don't care, actually.
Sometimes the absence of recap is the biggest recap at all.
Yeah. If this were just me, I'd probably scrub ahead and check the post-credit scene. Damn, he's just blasted.
Was that not obvious from what he was there?
He didn't see Gideon, but the other part, yeah.
Bro, they had like 4 bombers and 6 interceptors. I think you're Gucci.
With my theory is the planet, it's fine. Well, the comm static, it's jamming, not bombing stuff.
Yeah. I thought that was obvious when they...
I didn't even realize. Yeah, no, I didn't even put that together until
I thought
afterwards.
about it and I was like, no, that's too obvious to be a clip.
I think I got like 300,000 views from that clip.
Yeah, I was so upset.
Damn.
My favorite part of the episode so far is how when Bo-Katan says axe, it sounds like she's saying ass.
I like the Mandalorian's little yellow gloves.
Nice little color.
Oh.
All right, there goes all the rescue theories.
Oh. It's mighty irresponsible. Oh, never mind. These guys fucked.
Rescue theories are back on.
Oh, okay, maybe not. Do you notice some of them have different color gauntlets? Some of them have red gauntlets.
I think that's a rank thing.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh.
Guys,
Man thinks he's Spider-Man.
got him tied up like a dog. Walking
But
Mando.
it is the same color scheme as like the Super Commandos in Rebels. Oh, look who it is.
How the fuck did he get there?
How did Grogu get here? Yeah.
What's he doing? Is he pissing on him? Okay. Oh.
How did Grogu get here?
Oh, he looks cute though.
So is IG-12 Grogu's helmet?
I guess so.
Is he not allowed to get out now?
The return. Okay.
The return.
Gina Carano.
What?
Gina Carano's back.
Oh no.
How did the kid get used?
Through the cloning program, I have reinvented transphobia.
Ooh, let's go. Damn, that is a dangerous way to take off.
I wonder how many they lose that way.
Don't text while you do it. All right, let's go. God damn, they're boogieing.
They have more Fang fighters than this.
Oh, we didn't
They
see
should
them.
be fine.
Yeah, we had two guys with him.
Salamanca has escaped. Why are they the only two that show up in the hallway?
We had two guys with him. It was not great.
In retrospect, this was a poor appropriation of forces.
Scomp. I love the word scomp. We did lots of scomping.
Do you think
in Jedi
Skinny
Fallen
Pete
Order.
will get his revenge on Gus Fring here?
I don't really remember what happens to him in Breaking Bad, but
I think Skinny Pete survives, so that's why he's here on Mandalore.
goddamn, R5 got jetpacks?
Have you never seen the prequel trilogy?
Yeah, but
wouldn't
R5 is an
have
old
jetpacks
one.
when R2? Such a brave little toaster.
But Dark Trooper just kicks him off the edge.
They're recreating the part at the end of The Force Awakens, but it's R5 instead of Han, Finn, and Poe? Rey? So are for the survivors, their pauldron, it looked like it's a B2 arm. Did you look at that at all?
I didn't notice that.
It looks like they've salvaged their stuff. It's not like traditional armor.
Mm-hmm. No, it's interesting. I didn't notice that. Damn, he's still flying. Oh, look, that was a good look at the fangs. That's a fine plan. I'm okay with that.
Old dome maneuver.
It's like they are there. Like they don't really need the cruiser anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's nice to have a cruiser.
Yeah.
But if you're staying behind alone on the cruiser,
he's calling somebody. He's calling somebody. He's
perma speak for you're dead.
Yeah, and I think it's perma. I think he's a little sussy. Sussy Baka. Yeah.
I saw X-Vent. I saw X-Vent. Everybody run around in the field so the fighters can't shoot us all at once.
Oh, I got a bad feeling about Axe. Oh yeah, I want to see these things fire. We only got to see them a bit in season 2.
Are we gonna have to pour one out for actual Juwu?
He's about to get a bombing run right on his ass. Oh, this reminds me of Squadrons.
Yeah.
Honestly, good for him.
He just got his team 50 points.
Yeah.
They're about to go on the offense.
Frigate stage is always a joke anyway.
Yeah, especially if you have some of the fighter protons.
Yeah.
If you have the right loadout, you just shred those. My fighters got attacked by a bunch of wolves, you will.
I don't support that.
They've taken every fucking weapon from Din over the last 3 series.
Yeah.
Just his pistol, which is now gone.
Yeah, I miss his disintegration rifle. That was fun. Remember when he's blowing up those Jawas? That was sick.
Yeah.
I wish that was just the show sometimes. So what's going on with these boys? Are these going to be clones or something?
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, they got riot shields. No.
You can just force pull those.
He said open the shield, and it did not sound like Giancarlo Esposito. Nice he missed the gun. Did you see that? He tried to get the gun on the way down.
That's a clip. That's a clip.
That is like Fallen Order guys right there. God damn. Oh, I always wondered what happened if someone did that.
Everyone struggles with it on their first try. You can go to the meditation spot if you die, though.
Why are those there? Damn, give me a break. I always wondered what would happen if someone touched one of those things. Oh, fuck. This is the battle we've been waiting for. Oh! Fucking narc. Mouse droid. Next shield. Bro, you don't got that one done yet.
He's got a plan.
Obviously. Yeah, chill, dude. We got a rodent.
Shut them all down.
Oh yeah, look, they've got the red one. Is he double wielding? Dual wielding? Ooh, damn.
At least he's wielding.
Yeah.
Man, that stinger does get overused.
A little bit.
Hello.
Or if I was going to get fucking domed by that mouse droid. Oh my god, the whole gang.
Oh shit. I forgot to say whether R5 would live or die.
Oh, one went off the edge.
Just fucking yeeted him.
Yeah,
Not even sure how that happened.
Grogu could have probably helped. Got the Force, don't he?
Yeah. He did some training with Luke Skywalker. Link Skincrawler.
Who is it?
We haven't seen the armor, have we? In that gauntlet?
No. Well, is that? Oh yeah, it's definitely Gideon in there.
Damn. I think they're spare Gideons.
I have been vindicated. I said the whole time, not Snoke. It's not Snoke. He's not working on Snoke stuff.
Well, we found that out at the start of last episode. I didn't think he'd make a bunch of Gideons to release along with himself because he'd be afraid of himself challenging himself.
You ever see the movie Sixth Day with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No.
It's like kind of about that. It's pretty epic. Huh? Okay. Yeah, I knew that. Oh! Just drain him. Oh. Damn. That's a lot of chicken, someone said. Have you ever wondered how Los Polos Hermanos is able to franchise so quickly?
On the other side, it's just Lyle.
It's just like, that's the same thing. They got one for Nurse Joy like that.
What the fuck? They've got plants now?
I'm not surprised.
Mandalore's doing way better after not having the Mandalorians on it.
Yeah. Mandalorians suck.
That is true. My pop out. They found us.
No, they made them.
Have these guys been raising the mythosaur?
They've been raising they've been playing Farmville.
Okay, so it was once the planet. Yeah.
Well, they planted it, but they found it somewhere. Yeah.
They're just like us, but green.
Well, there's not really anyone down here, so it's fine. Let's go ride this mythosaur. Whoever's
What do you mean
last
by
is the
that?
traitor.
Figure
Whoever's the
speech.
last one is the traitor.
No.
I gotta say, as a kid,
It's not just going to be a random nameless person.
I never
The only other
imagined the
named
jetpacks working like
characters.
that. Yeah, no, I know.
What,
Like
propelling the
flying
air?
Iron Man style. Like, oh, nice, she's got one. Like, I played Shadows of the Empire, and that Dash Rendark jetpack, like, it's like a really good jump. No, he can go high, but it's very slow. Oh yeah, let's go get that thing out. Doesn't mean anything to half of them, but get it out anyway.
Oh, you slice through a tie interceptor.
Yeah. No. I wouldn't fly with that out, though, I gotta say. Oh, let's go.
Does the armor have a gun? Or just her hammer?
Just the hammer. And she's got the thing.
For fuck's sakes.
She got the tongs.
No, those are the Mandalorians earlier.
Ooh. My Beskar is better than yours.
I would like you to acknowledge my lore-based joke there, please.
Okay, acknowledged.
The tongs?
Yeah, no, I get it. Taungs, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. This is why people leave comments asking if we really hate each other, Justin. So, where's our boy?
Ooh, that was
X-12
fierce.
right
That was fierce. Did you see the way he turned around? That was almost as fierce as the Boba Fett knee rockets.
Does that mean he's coming?
It might be.
Are we finally going to see the whistling birds this season? Because
No, he's got his things gone off his hand.
ooh,
A foreskin.
force sensitivity.
This is basically the Rom Mock fight.
Stay in the elevator. Stay in the elevator.
Get him while he's not wearing a helmet. Oh shit! Wrist rockets.
Gotta watch out for those.
That was fierce too. Oof. Oh, look, the battle's going on right there. God damn, that thing can... Oh, come on, that's not fair.
You can't just invite the boys out to play. when
He's
you're
going to
still
grab
in the
one of their
middle
weapons. Yes, I knew
1v1.
when the Mandalorian started that by season 3 he was going to be fighting the throne room guys. That is something I predicted. Oh, no.
Grogu fucking force chuck him. No.
Grogu more powerful than Rey and Kylo confirmed.
We'll see. Rey and
Ooh.
Kylo had like 8 of the fuckers in one lightsaber, so we'll see.
God damn, that's the third time he's got his neck pulled like that.
That can't be good for it.
No. Oh, geez, that usually happens to TIE fighters.
Super Commandos, the trick is to not flying near the melee weapons.
Oh,
You
nice.
have a-
More boot action. Oh, no.
I think that's why...
Oh,
I think
shit.
that's why Bo-Katan is using the Darksaber, because Casca would just look exactly like her with the helmet when
Yeah,
they're going
that
fast.
throws me off all the time. I thought that... Was that Casca there with the knee rockets? I thought
That was Casca with the...
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. Because Bo-Katan just has the Darksaber right now.
Oof.
Was it Casca or Bo? It might...
Doesn't really matter.
Okay, yeah. If it's not a Darksaber, then it's...
Come on. There we go. But I can't fight 3 of them. I'm not even jacked. Like Paz was. I like
Is someone
this.
about to lose the Darksaber?
I like this better. Oh, he's got one of his. Ooh. Oh. I thought he just straight up gun. He just caught the thing.
Forget Grogu. Is Din more powerful than Rey and Kylo?
Yeah. The answer will surprise you. Is that gun more powerful than Rey and Kylo? Oh my god, please tell me Grogu's gonna have the thing. That sounded like a thanks to me. Oh, fuck, there she goes. Sad to see you go down.
It's Jack.
Why are you even sitting down?
Koska? Have I been saying it wrong the whole time?
I think we all
We're
have.
in the base. Let's not be in the base right now.
What were you gonna do otherwise?
Walk away?
Oh, he broke it.
Did I call it?
You did call it. Bro, literally no one cares about that anymore. That's actually pretty fair.
Yeah.
Just like monkeys.
There's a cruiser coming down for him.
I love Baby Yoda's just walking there next to him. The USS Leroy Jenkins is...
No one responded to him saying he was coming in.
Oh, let's go. He's fine. Yeah, he's got a jetpack. Why wouldn't he be?
Fuck's sakes, that's $20 I'll never get back.
$20 to people who need it, Corey.
That's true. That's true. For the cost.
Yeah, knock his ass out. Knock his ass out. Oh, she was... For a second, I thought Grogu was pushing her or along. Oh, he's always trying to hit the baby with his gat. Mom and Dad. Oh, shit. That's how he died in Breaking Bad, too.
He's going to walk out with half of his face gone.
Walter White, you've done it again. I was going to say, that little Mandalorian shield was not going to be enough.
This is a little insulting to Kanan right now.
Yeah, seriously. I hope they kiss. I'm joking.
All three of them?
Yeah.
This is
Grogu,
very insulting to Kanan.
canonically more powerful than Kanan. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I never got the feeling Kanan was that powerful of a Jedi. He's kind of just doing
He lived, and that's his thing.
He's doing his best. Last chance to talk to me, Architon's cruiser. Last chance. All right,
So I might understand that
what are we doing with the other
only Gideon dies.
10 minutes of this episode?
A ceremony.
Wow, no Boba Fett, no
Is someone removing a helmet? Are they allowed to do that now that they're in the water? Oh, he's gonna get eaten by the mythosaur! I can still win one!
the armor as portrayed by Billy D. Williams.
Did you watch him at Celebration? It was concerning.
He's an old man. So does he get to take his helmet off now? Oh no. I'm glad they went back to carrying Grogu around.
Well, he's about to get Mandalorian. Did she make a helmet for him?
Don't put him past the first step. He cannot swim. Bitch, what'd you say?
Katan are his parents. He's older than you, Din.
But he is ancient. Yeah, so much for my whole theory about the missing ships. Fuck's sakes. Another L for X. Christ.
They just went on a coffee run.
They just weren't there.
All.
I don't know what happened to those fucking what's it called? Gazantes either. Best of luck, I guess. I don't know what happened to the TIE fighters. I guess they just flew away.
You must take your apprentice on season 4.
Hopefully it'll be another small-scale adventure.
But one more thing. Let me take off my helmet, please. Are they just... Is anyone gonna... Nope. Grogu's calling out to him. Is no one gonna take off their helmet that wasn't originally doing that? Oh, I'm awake. Never mind, I'm done. That's me for the season. I'm done. I'm gonna stay down here.
She's relighting the forge. Bro, where the fuck were all of you during the battle?
Jesus.
Okay, I guess there's not that many more. They're gonna have to like have an immigration program, I think.
Yeah. All right, well that's kind of... Action was good, but like the character stuff around it was a bit less than...
He's going to see Carson Teva.
Yeah.
Is he returning the droid or something?
Zeb.
Oh yeah, Zeb.
Is Hera going to be here too? Are we about to get Hera? Is that going to be the cameo?
I don't see Zeb.
Callus. See a big old Mon Calamari.
I see Dave Filoni just fucking hanging out.
there was one of the memory things they needed here all along.
A ranger of the New Republic. How the fuck am I going to pay you?
Okay, so they are getting it that way.
Oh, yeah.
Did they recover IG-12 then? It was kind of in pieces. Go to Mandalore between adventures, the place you just
I just literally crashed my $10 million cruiser. Oh, he's gonna be the new protector. Marshall, yeah. That's the return. Nice place, to be fair.
Yeah.
So go pick the widow up.
Frog. Who's more abusive towards animals, Grogu or Cal?
That's such a weird episode.
Grogu didn't eat the frog. We saw some character growth this episode.
No post-credit
Literally
scene.
the only bit of character growth we've seen this episode.
That was so weird. Where was that space battle? What happened to the Gazantes? What happened to the ships? How did Grogu find him?
I think the Gozantes got destroyed. Maybe?
Well, that's just rude. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like fun battle, but the character stuff was just not there at all.
They didn't wake up the mythosaur.
The payoff of all the people saying, just wait, they're going to get there with the armor, you'll see. No, actually, everything. We were supposed to agree that Din needed redemption for choosing to take off his helmet before, I guess, and there was nothing wrong with casting him out. Yeah, that's all. It's all neat.
Disappointing finale. No Mon Mothma. Better be a fucking episode 9 next week.
Yeah, how did they get out? Like, it's not like the fighters and bombers were just gone.
I have no idea. Where'd they go? They just decide to peace out?
Yeah, were the Mandalorians not just like trapped on the planet for a while? Did they have to go and land somewhere?
Yeah. I like the
ending.
ending.
I guess the
ending
name
nice.
stuff is more like, do Korean names work that way? Where it's like the
So his name is Din Grogu now? Is that what they said?
Yeah, Din Grogu and Din Djarin.
Okay. That's fine.
Let's see. Is there... Nope, I don't think there's a post-credit scene.
There's not. I looked.
Well, at least I don't owe that money. I owe a lot out of the money, though.
So who died? Nobody really.
Just Moff Gideon.
Moff Gideon.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
So that's $40 for Casca and Grog. Casca for Akshwosh and Ragnar, rather.
Mm-hmm.
Then $20 total for Gideon in the armor. And $10. So I think I'm at like $70. I'll have to figure
Well, thankfully,
it out.
Gale and Weston stepped down. That might get you more than a bag of apples.
It won't matter.
I'm glad.
If it turns out Gideon's still alive, I'm going to ask the food bank for my money back.
I'm so sorry, but you can either feed me for a week or...
If you have a problem with this, take it up with... Oh, I messed up my thing that way. My bad. Take it up with Jon Favreau.
The ending was nice.
Thank you, Theo, for that. Very appreciated.
Thank God we've got Ahsoka in a few months. I just tweeted out, I am extremely whelmed.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair. I don't know, yeah, like great battle. I thought that was all really cool. Won't think too hard. I'm okay with too hard about like, oh, they cleaned up the fighters afterwards. I don't care about that. But the characters didn't go anywhere, and like the character development this season was largely a step back for everyone but Bo-Katan. Like there was good character growth for her, and I think especially last episode that was done really well. But for Din, the season feels like kind of a regression.
Yeah. I liked R5.
That's fair. Actually, yeah, he took some big steps.
I like first name, last name. It's kind of cool. That's what I'm calling it. First name, last name.
Mm-hmm.
The episode just felt like it needed to be a lot longer.
Yeah, I don't know. That just felt like at the end we just kind of we were done. At least there won't be a year between seasons this time. There might. We'll see how far along Favreau got in writing before the writer's strike as well. But
I like that they destroyed the Darksaber. Get that gun.
Yes, that's
Get it
good.
gone. Get it gone.
I wish I'd made my clip more explicit on that.
Yeah.
So I said they probably lose the Darksaber, but
I'm shocked we didn't see Boba Fett. I thought we would for sure.
well,
Oh, I'm back. I think it's fixed.
thank you,
back?
Gamer GF.
You have a Gamer
Year
JF?
between
That's
seasons,
cool.
Like a year between mod update releases. Yeah, sometimes more, sometimes less. You never know.
I don't think someone said that feels like a series finale. No way is that a series finale.
No, they're already writing the next one. There was so much of that last part was like about what Din is doing next. I feel like that was a bit of an arc finale, which means I think we're not going to address a lot of the Mandalorian society stuff in season 4, honestly.
I don't care. Get them out having adventures.
Yeah, but I just mean for the character stuff. Like, is he just going to show up in season 5 not wearing a helmet?
Favreau said he's already written season 5 or season 4.
Yeah,
It's a safe cliffhanger. I wouldn't say it was a cliffhanger. Like, I really like the ending of him chilling. I legitimately hope that he goes and picks up the widow though. Remember her?
Yeah,
Cutie on the. She was in the new season of Dexter, and she's like Dexter's new GF, and I was like, who? Like, why do I recognize her? Where is she from? She's from that.
she's from the Shrimp Planet in Star Wars.
Yeah. I
Of all the possible character returns or cameos, where did IG-11 rank for you?
Yeah, that was the big big return. That was good.
Well, the return was to Mandalore, even though they got back to Mandalore that time, or last time, so that wasn't really much of a return.
The return of the mouse droids.
I guess the spies was referring to like the biblical thing of like the Israelites and everything. But
Yeah.
so there's no Mandalorian spy. Everyone's still up front. No Mandalorians died in the making of this, other than Paz Vizsla, who has been incinerated.
I like how Mandalore goes without Mandalorians for like not even a decade, and like shit's already growing back.
Yeah. Can we just examine how bad we are for this planet?
The Bad Batch had a better season finale.
Yeah,
it did.
Did.
Yeah, it did. I guess like
I think even if you put 7 and 8 together as the finale, I feel like the Bad Batch topped that.
The Gideon stuff's a little goofy. Like, I can get over that. Like, it's like, okay, the Gideon stuff in the Praetorian Guard, it's a little goofy, but whatever.
Is he done? Is Gideon gone?
I hope so.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing another fake out death.
No, and they definitely killed all the clones.
Yeah. It seems kind of disappointing that like the build up over everything that Gideon has been trying to do with his with like the Force cloning stuff and his Force research was ultimately paid off as like those guys in the thing that you've already destroyed had Force sensitivity, damn it.
Yeah, exactly.
Rather than factoring in at all. Thank you again, Theo. Could we have a season 4 of Bo-Katan on Mandalore and Din doing his own thing out there? Could we need to see her dealing with the culture alone? Yeah, that was what I kind of said in my prediction on like what Bo-Katan's probably going to be used for. Like if we have A and B plots, we can have her doing some Mandalorian stuff or Mandalore stuff, and then Din doing some other stuff. So I feel like there'll be at least one episode dedicated to them and maybe some other appearances. But I think we're getting back to more the season 1 formula of Din and Grogu out in the galaxy dealing with something. Rescuing the skeleton crew kids.
Someone in the chat, absolutely rioting since no Dinbo. I guess that's the shipping name for Din and Bo, which is nice. Or Din and Boba. I don't know.
Now that would be Bo-Katan and Grogu as well, because Din's his last name or his family name.
Yeah.
The Mudhorn clan.
Mudhorn? Sounds like a butt sex joke.
Well, that's his crest, so
fair enough. Trying to piece together some of my other reactions.
Do we want to throw up like a Q&A thing? Since
how do we do that?
I think it should be a function. Engage with your audience, start a poll or start a Q&A.
Okay.
And then if they want to give us anything to riff on, because your chat's probably moving a bit too fast. I'll just leave mine how it is.
Someone say I missed the super chat. I'll get that. There. If you want your questions guaranteed answered, I will do a super chat. Or if you super chat, I'll definitely get to them. Otherwise, I will try. I need sequels to be not equal. And 4 Bar Jade Tamara Luke. Okay.
There you go. There it is.
There it is. Questions. Okay. No Boba. That's not a question. I guess it is.
Did it have a question mark at the end?
It did, yeah. So I guess it is. Is that really the end of the Darksaber? Yeah, I think the Darksaber got KC'd, which is the way she goes.
I'm okay with that. I'm gonna buy a hilt. I'll remember it forever. It was a kind of cool weapon, but it only caused bad things for the Mandalorians.
Yeah. So did Gideon melt? I mean, he probably could have survived in that suit. Who knows? I liked the circle wipe to end the episode. That was a bold choice that I approved of. It wasn't even like a wipe. It was like a circle wipe to black.
Yeah, and then Grogu turned towards the camera and said, "That's all, folks." That was great.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
I'm gonna pop that on as well. Can you go back to the chat once there's a Q&A in there?
Yeah, you click at the top where it says questions, and you can switch between.
Okay. Okay, I see. The insert an ad pop-up that always decides to show up is was covering it. So
Fun how it does that. It wasn't as disappointing as the Maple Leafs tonight. They were awful. The Rangers won, though. What are your overall thoughts on the season now that it's wrapped up? Wasted. There are some episodes I like more. Like the first couple episodes I like more. The one where they take the Pirate King down, I like more.
Episode 4 or 3 rather is better now too.
Yeah. I think so. I don't know.
Because, yeah, like, I think this has been... So there are Star Wars things that I like and dislike, but this has been the first Star Wars thing I've watched or read or whatever that at times has made me, season 3 as a whole, that at times has made me actively frustrated about some of the messaging. Not that they have a message, but just the fact that some of it doesn't seem to jive and feels like almost irresponsible in the message they could be sending. And the ending not even really addressing any of that makes me think that my less than charitable interpretation of whether it's something they were building to versus something that was just kind of maybe not thought about, maybe intentional. Either way, the more negative interpretations of it that I had are more correct.
Bearing fruit.
So, I don't know. But Logan's asking, you think this was their attempt to make Din more like his season 1 self? I think they did want to end in a situation where that could be where he goes. Like, I don't know if there was too much that they did, but they were like going out of their way to do that. As far as what he's going to be able to do in the future, of like going out on adventures. But maybe the whole redemption thing was trying to get him back to like the start of season 1, only now he has Grogu, which I don't know. If that is what they were going for, I can't say I agree with that choice of like having him be just some of the personal connection with Grogu feels like the things that got him there were kind of put aside.
Yeah. I got a $5 donation from CBMX who says, did you feel the season played it too safe? I know it was totally fine, but now a lot is hinging on Ahsoka in the movie for an interest. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really feel like it was going to be massive in the kind of setup for those other shows. Yeah, so I don't know if I'd say it played it too safe. I think there were more some execution problems.
Yeah, like the question Theo just put in is kind of about that, or about the where they're going in the future. I don't think they're like setting up to address some of the stuff that felt like it was left aside here in the future. I think they think they addressed it. Like, I think their takeaway was like, oh, they're all working together now, so that's all fine. Like, and I think there's been some misinterpretation of like what the complaints about Din having the helmet on are. It's not that none of them should be allowed to make the choice that they want the helmet on. That's fine. The thing that is more the problem, for me at least, is Din already made the choice to like take off the helmet in certain situations, Grogu, and then because of his connection with Grogu, and then the starting plot of the season was that, in Book of Boba Fett, was like the tribe thought that was a bad thing to have done, and like that's why he would need redemption, and then that was kind of vindicated as
he should have had his helmet off at the last scene.
Yeah,
that would have been good. Last scene, have the helmet off.
Yeah,
that would have been good, I think.
Is Din New Republic now? A mercenary of the New Republic.
Yeah,
I don't think that's cheaper than, like, I've played enough Total War games to know that that's not cheaper. More upkeep.
Yeah, totally. Other questions. Let's see. I hope Gideon isn't dead. I feel the episode was mostly good, but that's not really a question. What was episode 3? Was episode 3 needed besides establishing that the New Republic is incompetent? I guess not really, but I thought it was still a good episode overall.
Yeah, I think that's the one that sets up for the broader galaxy stuff for what we're going to be dealing with in season 4.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
and I think that it does kind of tie in for what Luna's asking about whether anything was rewritten to make for the lack of Rangers of the New Republic.
Yeah,
where I think that might have been put in a bit more because of that. Where Rangers might have been intended to set up some of the early stages of the Imperial conflict before getting into some of the bigger parts in potentially Ahsoka or the Heir to the Empire movie. But I don't think it was a huge way out of their way they went for that.
Yeah, no, I agree. Do you think Mandalorian has a chance of recovering after such a rocky season 3 of Boba Fett time? Yeah, I'm not really concerned about I'm not really concerned about the seasons moving forward. I just wanted better from this, really, because people still like the character. So
yeah, I think where they're starting from now is probably perfectly fine going forward. Like it's going to be a new arc for next season. Like we're not going to be dealing too heavily with the with like the Mandalorian internal lore. I don't think like it's going to be more focusing out towards the Empire. So I think it'll be fairly separated from this stuff. And some of the broader stuff was not where I'd have a problem with season 3. So I think when those details are less important, it won't be interfering with what they're doing in the future.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And that was kind of in a way, the big surprise to me was that there was no kind of like, I'm not somebody who needs a hook in every episode, but I was definitely expecting something in the finale, like, you know, some kind of, obviously there was payoff for happy end for the characters for now at least, but I was definitely expecting either a tie-in to Ahsoka or something, but especially after last episode, which was pretty high on all that stuff.
I don't think the show needs to have a bunch of cameos and everything to be good, but I feel like sometimes that kind of papers over some character development not being there, and when you don't have either of those things, that's where you start to get into like action was fun, like really good. I enjoyed the battle for what it was, but I feel like we were missing something in either of those two departments, and I probably would have been happy with either department, to the point that like the IG-12 coming back or IG-11 coming back just kind of felt like, okay, well, why did this is I'd rather have nothing almost.
It's like there was no, like, if you would have asked me to sum up what I expected the episode, like, I'd hope that I'd not be able to do so beforehand. You know what I mean? Like, if you say, Justin, what's going to happen in the Mandalorian season finale? I would say, okay, they take back Mandalore and they kill Moff Gideon probably, or they defeat Moff Gideon, and Bo-Katan is named Mandalore. Like, that would have been my prediction for what is almost definitely going to happen. I probably would have said the Mythosaur is involved. And like, ideally there's some surprise in there. There wasn't really for this one.
Yeah, it is weird. There were like interviews talking about, someone saying in chat right now, like how sad it was going to be, and how Famiua said it was going to like wrap up stuff from like be a conclusion to the Mandalorian season 3, as well as wrapping stuff up from the Book of Boba Fett. So I guess maybe it was just like the stuff that the Mandalorians had, like Din and the Armor and Paz had in Book of Boba Fett by destroying the Darksaber. But maybe the Darksaber being destroyed is what they thought would make everyone sad. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's the sad bit there.
We don't even see a reaction to everyone saying like the Dark is gone, but we still, like, I guess we kind of see the fact that they're still there, but like did Bo-Katan tell them that the Darksaber's gone? Is she like, oh, I left it in my hotel room? There's no impact on any of the characters or anything that actually happens.
So is the Mythosaur waiting for a greater adventure? Does like Grogu need to get a couple more gym badges?
I don't know. Are the Mandalorians gonna like fly it out into a battle with the
Mythosaur's
Empire later on?
Mythosaur's level 30, and Grogu's only defeating Misty and Brock.
What do you think its signature move is?
Rest.
Whirlpool? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom quickly. Insult me while I'm gone, and then
Okay, I'll probably
I've got
wrap
a
up when you get
question
back. Okay. Carlos, do you think Star Wars gets hampered by spending their limited episodes setting up other shows? I think in this case, there's an argument that, yeah, maybe a bit, but... Funeral for Paz would have been nice, I think. I got some bad feelings early on in the episode when Grogu just showed up and just rescued him. That was like, okay, like how did he get there? Why even bother having him captured? Yeah, those are kind of my... Will there be a season 4? I think so. I hope so. I mean, on one hand, not the lack of unnecessary cameos is kind of a good thing.
All right.
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay.
What have you been up to?
Not much. All right, what's your question?
Right. So this question comes to you courtesy of Austin, who asks, how does season 3 rank? So if we're going to do all the live action Star Wars TV seasons, I think.
Oh, brother.
So that's Mando 1 through 3, Book of Boba Fett, and Andor. Am I forgetting anything?
Kenobi.
No. Kenobi, right, that's the show. Where are you putting them all?
Kenobi bottom.
All 6. What's the bottom? You cut out of it there.
Kenobi.
Kenobi's bottom?
Yeah, probably Mando season 1 highest. I don't know.
Okay.
1 and 2 are both so good. I'll say 1 highest just because the genius of Grogu and stuff. Then 2, or no, fuck, it's hard with Andor. Put Mando 1, 2, Andor. I don't know. Maybe Book of Boba Fett, this, and then Kenobi. This might be my second least favorite. I don't know, like the ending of the book. So like the Book of Boba Fett, I like, but how they fucked up the story, I don't like. Like I'm bothered by. Like I don't know if it's fair to blame the Book of Boba Fett for that. Because like I really like the first 3 episodes of that. I'll say I'll put this above Book of Boba Fett, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm going to have them tied, actually. What about you?
Okay, can you go over the 5 in order now again? Or 6?
Yep.
Just to recap that?
Yep. So Mando 1, Mando 2, Andor. Fuck, I still don't really know. I'll say...
You can tie.
I'll say Mando 3
really
and Book of Boba Fett
hard.
tied. And then Kenobi.
Okay. Also, thank you, Rocking Lemon and Theo. I didn't notice those. I was in the question and answer thing because I can't see the chat from there and just staring at that. But I'll get to the other question in a minute. Yeah, I think Andor is my number 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to think. Number 2 is probably Mando season 2.
Okay.
Number 3, Mando season 1.
Okay.
Then I think Kenobi and Book of Boba Fett are tied for me right now. I have to rewatch them.
Okay.
And Mando season 3 is last, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's what it is until I can rewatch some of the stuff that I haven't watched in a while.
Makes sense. I'm disappointed. Like, where's Pedro Pascal's face this whole time? Like, he didn't even show up. He didn't show up for work one day. Yeah, I mean, not that audio recordings not work, but you know, I would have liked to. I would have liked it to show me the handsome man. You know.
Do you think we're getting it in?
No, like because the there was the rumor that was a big thing in season 1 was, he really wants to show his face and get paid extra. Charlie wants to join the call. Yeah, it's in. Here, let's just go over to the.
Yeah. I might change mine so I'm just recording the whole screen, or no, I can go to the other thing.
I'll just go on the other Discord.
Rocking Lemon, I don't think a Gideon clone will be in the Ahsoka.
We're going to bed in a second. Yes, Charlie, you can join.
All right, I need to.
Sorry to mess up the camera layout.
That's fine.
Fine.
It only takes 2 seconds.
What a load of shit, eh, fellas?
I want to go that far.
It's I mean, it was okay. It was like a 4 out of 10.
You're just mad because there's
Maybe
no good clips for it this week.
That too. Like everything people had said or theorized or expected didn't happen, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think it's fundamentally because if you look at the point by point of what happened, only the most basic of things happened. Of like getting Mandalore back and Gideon dying. Darksaber breaking is the one thing that might have been.
Sorry about that. I just turned the camera on.
The Darksaber breaking is the one thing that wasn't like a heavily, like it or the one thing that happened that wasn't like 100% basic necessary just to go on. And I think only one person predicted that, and he's in this fucking call. So
that's true. You did predict the Darksaber stuff, and that was a really good call.
I really wish I'd done the clip on that directly. I think I kind of did, but I don't know if I was explicit enough in it, because I needed something to cover up for my other Darksaber clip that's just full of people saying, well, this aged poorly. And I'd like all those people, I'd like to wish them a very kind go fuck yourself.
But I mean,
yeah, like there was even official.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say there was even official promotion about Boba coming out, and then they had to take it down and whatnot.
Well, that's because that's probably why they had to take it down, because it was just a thing with like other promotional material they had. I don't think any of that stuff ever pointed to it actually being Boba. Like, I think that was just local promotion, like Justin was saying, and then fan art where they didn't really have.
No, I don't know what chat says or what you two are saying, but I think even if Boba did come in, I really wouldn't care, to be honest. I mean, like he's been in multiple times. I don't need another. I don't need a third or fourth cameo there, if you know what I mean.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
Do you need a book of Boba Fett season 2?
No.
No.
Not really. Not unless there's something substantial going on. I don't know. I just feel like, in my honest opinion, I feel like this entire season had to go through a massive rewrite in some shape or form. Has to be.
Something was definitely up at the last episode. Feels like there were parts missing, like how Grogu just finds him.
Yeah.
That was so weird. Because like, why even have him captured otherwise?
And exactly. Yeah, and why we had a whole scene about Mando getting captured, and like literally in the first scenes he gets out. It's just like, I don't know. It just feels like a get out of jail free cards on more complicated scenes that should have been had. You know, and look, like fair enough if it's not super. He had a bit more like better shots, like Gideon's like death scene where he just goes oh and then dies. Like, I just don't get it.
Technically, Axe Woves now controls the Darksaber, even if there's no Darksaber, because you don't need to have the Darksaber to control the Darksaber. Gideon beat Bo-Katan. Axe Woves exploded Gideon. Axe Woves is now the Darksaber leader. And if everyone was really fucking honest with themselves, like Din was towards everyone else about Bo-Katan having it, then Axe Woves is now Mandalore. So go fuck yourselves, everyone. I'm gonna go respond to every comment on my video saying that.
That's a good idea. You should do that.
And
good for engagement.
And as much as I love IG-11, just bringing him back just gets rid of all the emotional like weight that was given in season 1 and 2. Like all those setups now are moot.
I don't mind
like
that.
He's
like,
back.
Is that actually?
Yeah, I don't think it's really
like.
Yeah, it's just like a droid with like the same programming.
Okay, fair enough.
Is the body even okay? Like the body. Is it the same
I know
one?
it had some stuff, like some new bit,
and showed nothing. So like the dialogue was really weird in the sense of like, I want my baby to be christened, and it's just like you can't. The parents are not here, and he's like, oh, okay, I'll adopt him. You know, like you could have really cut that down to something a bit more, with a bit more subtext. There was no subtext. There was so much exposition in the dialogue that I was just like, oh.
There was plenty of subtext. There was the subtext of like Grogu found in somehow. There was the subtext of all the fighters are destroyed. That's so much subtext.
You could have had the exact same way, if Din came in and made the decision that this is going to be my son. Like you can think that he's thought about this off screen, but instead they have a little small conversation, and all of a sudden he's like, "Yeah, fine, I'll adopt him."
I think we all just assumed he had.
Yeah,
already,
that wasn't really.
Yeah, and that too. Yeah,
that wasn't really a reveal. Like it's kind of always like that. Yeah.
No.
I just feel like they you don't have to explain everything, man. I'm not. Well, mostly children are going to watch this, but I'm not a child, at least, I think. And
certainly not an age.
I can read between, bro. I can read between the lines and get the gist of what the director is trying to portray in the scene. I don't have to have it explained to me. You know, as a Gideon as well, when he was just like, I made all these clones specifically to do X, Y, and Z. And it's just like, am I watching an anime or am I watching Star Wars? Like, what's going on here, you know?
That's probably the biggest letdown to me of the Gideon plot is like there's been so much buildup of like he's looking into this Force stuff for a reason. Is he trying to give himself Force powers? And it turns out that he kind of is, but it didn't really amount to anything. Like they got destroyed before like Din walks through a hallway of them. Like, oh, better drain these, and then that's the payoff for the entire Force plot of like capturing Grogu, researching on Grogu, and then afterwards it's like we find out after the problem is solved what the problem was. That is kindness to me.
Just to quickly jump in one last thing. For me, I don't know if it's for chat or you two, was this the most interesting part of the storyline to you? The whole cloning and the Force, like artificially giving somebody the Force? I thought that was like really cool, and they never dived into it at all.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting.
Wow.
I'm curious to see whether it actually worked or not. I don't think we know for sure.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to know more about it. Instead, we had like this fucking Lord drop on the Darksaber, and I don't care. Like, I want to know more about what Gideon was up to, and whatever the villains do is so much more interesting, I think, because it's like what brings them, what drives them to do something like that. You know,
it would be nice.
I'm gonna go to bed. By the way, you guys keep talking.
All right.
I'm gonna go to bed. I'll link your stream because it's 5 my time. I'm gonna see if I can.
All right. Good night.
Does this rating thing work? 1 second. Guys, they're going to continue the conversation. I'm going to try to get there. Otherwise, I'll just link it in the chat.
Yeah. Good night, chat. Well, I'll still be here, but he's having me on.
There you go, spammed. Okay, good night, everybody. All right, good night, people. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you click that link if you want to hear more discussion. Sorry it wasn't all positive. I wanted to love this finale. Obviously, I didn't quite love it. More coverage coming this week.